Hi everyone, welcome back to Simone's Garden Journey, located here in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. And today I am going to be taking care of some insects in the garden. I think I have slugs eating on the foliage of my plants. So my hollyhocks, my zinnia seedlings, and my sweet potato vines, they all have holes in them. And as you can see, this is my hollyhock, and it has holes all over the foliage, and some of them has been eaten almost all the way. Also on my zinnia seedlings, on my sweet potato vines, and I actually saw some slugs on the zinnia seedlings last night. So I think it's slugs that are slugs eating on these plants. And now so as you can see, I have this mulch right here, and if I pull back the mulch, you can see it's very moist, right? And slugs, they do love moist conditions. And while mulching is very good for your garden, it provides the ideal condition for slugs to hide during the day, because they come out at night, feed on the plants at night, and then they will go away and hide in the day. So today I am going to be using this, which is called Slug B Gon, to treat my slugs. And it's a granular treatment, and the instruction says to scatter the bait granules on the soil around or near the plants to be protected, and to apply bait evenly at approximately 5 grams per square meter. Also to reapply as the bait is consumed, or every 2 weeks, where snails and slugs continue to be a problem. Okay, and you should not place it in piles, but scatter it around the plants. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just going to be scattering this around the plants, all the plants that are affected. You can see right here my zinnias, sorry, my hostas. My hosta is affected as well, so that one not so much, but this one, and even you can see the leaves at the top are not so bad, but the lower ones, you know, are eaten. And when I was in my research, that was one of the questions that came up, was if the damaged leaves are lower on the surface of the ground or higher. And if it is lower, then you know it's highly likely to be slugs. Oh, look, my hollyhocks is setting buds. So I'll get some blooms from that pretty soon. So let me go ahead and start the treatment. I'm just going to put it directly on top of the mulch. So, and this is what it looks like. Where's the camera? Here. This is what it looks like. So I'm just going to scatter this on top of the mulch around the plant. Being careful not to have it in bunches, but make sure that it is spread out across around the plant. Now, when I was the instruction did say to the best time to do this is in the evenings, because that's when the slugs are active, and when you put it in the evening, then they can feed on it right away. It's like fresh and ready for them right away. But I don't have the time to do it in the evening, so I'm just gonna be doing it right now. I have some callaloo seeds planted in here, and they're sprouting, but I think something is eating on them as well. So I'm just going to sprinkle some in this bed as well. Okay, now this sweet, oh, sorry, my shadow. This sweet potato vine, I don't know if you can see, let me try to zoom in, but it is ravished. So I'm gonna bait it. And this right here is my garden fail of the season so far. I have no idea why this sweet potato vine is dying. I planted all three of them around the same time actually. And while the other two, even this one is being eaten by slugs as well. They have a lot of holes in their leaves, but they're still alive. I don't know why this one is wanting to die. And so, you know, it's all a part of gardening. You win some, you lose some. You know, some plants die, some thrive, some survive. You know, it's just a part of the journey. But I'm not upset about it. I'm just going to, you know, maybe replace it with something else at this time. Man, I just hope that this treatment will work. I have baited the hostas, the hollyhocks, the zinnia seedlings, the sunflowers, the sweet potato vines, and the peppers. And I will be keeping an eye on these plants to see if it works. And once I see that the bait has been eaten, then I will reapply, or I'll just reapply every 2 weeks as the packaging suggests. Here in Ontario, the weather has been crazy. Some days are cool, the nights have been cool as well. And so, you know, and I have a thick layer of mulch in the garden, and the cool weather coupled with the mulch just provides the ideal conditions for these slugs and snails to thrive in the garden. And so, yeah, it's not really something that I can prevent because unfortunately they are popular here in Ontario. But, you know, we do our best to treat them and to, you know, help the plants to thrive, especially the seedlings. You know, you don't want them to eat off the growing tip. You know, I'll keep you updated on the progress with this project. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you have found this informative, educational, interesting, or even if you're curious, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and follow along on my gardening journey here in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. All right, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.